Back to Jokic. The 10-footer. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
First team foul.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Left side, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Outside, Smart. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Tatum. Here's Williams. Jokic grabs the miss. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Denver foul.
And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
He's off on the second.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the Celtics with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. Tatum gets the bucket.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Basket good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Boston off to a slow start. 6-point game. Now here's Smart. Here's Williams. And he makes that one.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Brown. He shoots again. Williams. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
It's White on the wing. Back to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bryant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 4. Brogdon with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Brogdon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
The assist.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Count the basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Assisted by.
And Bryant slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. That will count. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 8. We've got more NBA basketball.
The Nuggets 16.
For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver? And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
Personal foul.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Tatum. Here's Horford. Good defense by Jokic. You're right, defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Celtics foul.
Thanks, DA.
Robert Williams.
And not easy defending Jokic.
Personal
His
foul.
height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
At the line for
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Here's Williams. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Inside. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Jokic, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. And he gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Gordon with his first shot attempt. That one a little long. In the corner, it's Griffin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets leading by 11. Out to the right wing. And here's Jokic. He's got 10. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Celtics Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Over in the corner, Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
To the inside. Can't hit that one. And Denver the other way now. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots over Brogdon. Kept alive. Here's Bryant. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Now a timeout called by Boston. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Celtics trail by 20. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. It's good. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Pass to Brown. .29 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And Boston has possession. Off the left rim and out.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The kick out to Williams. And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
With the score, the Celtics 16.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. And Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket.
Jamal Murray.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Here's Tatum. And that one, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 16-point game. They grabbed their own miss. Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
From Jaylen Brown.
And it's 6 points for Williams.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The quick look, no good that time.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production out of Brown increase because of it.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Gordon. Good on the bucket.
Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Gordon. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 8 points.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Griffin's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 13. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Hauser. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
Second team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Celtics trailed by 12. Outside, Smart. .121 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Smith. And it's blocked. Pass to Brown. The rebound by Bryant. The Nuggets lead by 12. To the paint. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Smart. And it's sent back by Bryant. Porter looking it over. Pass to Brown. Not going to go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Williams, no good.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. From deep, Jokic. Rebounded by Smart. Pass to Horford. Good defense by Jokic. Gets it off. Missed. And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has...
The Nuggets, 44. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by 14. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. He hangs. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Horford up top. Outside, Smart. 5 to shoot. And they'll get another chance. And he drives in. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 6 points for Marcus Smart.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And the basket by Tatum.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Right side, Tatum. Back to Horford. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tries yet again. Jokic, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Williams gets the bucket.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Snatched up. And it's sent back by Horford. Pass to Smart. For Murray. Smart misses. The Nuggets leading by 11. Outside Gordon. Back to Jokic. Shakes him. Here's Gordon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Smart misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They lead by 13.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. The trade. Bryant trying to free himself up. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Here's Williams. And he converts the layup.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Robert Williams, third personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Here's Smart. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams can't hit. The rebound by Bryant. To the middle. Here's Najee. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, like you go home feeling good.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime.
Amassado, especialista não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado.
My boy, fun. I told my boy go fun. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa. Wake up, it's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my I'm about to I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on A Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. Can't trust them. Can't trust these people.
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And yep, it's good. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Here's Irving. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Tucker with the ball. Shot clock at 6. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. And Harden with the slam.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
And he banks in the layup.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell's shot is off.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Maxey. Unloads. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Embiid got 6.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Bullock. Sinks that one from the post.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Inside. Here's Embiid.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And Dallas calls time here. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Ntilikina. The three-pointer off the mark. The Sixers leading. Pass to Dedmon. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Outside Hardaway. The ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
76ers ENT.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Pass to Melton. Back to Dedmon. And here is Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Milton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. From deep, Melton. Rebounded by Green. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. Oh, denied by Harrell.
You know, when Harrell does a good job with his positioning defensively, he can block some shots. Solid job right there.
Here's Doncic. Misses off the inbound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And how about a big round of applause for your...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Harrell. The kick out to Milton. Back to Harrell. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Here's McGee. Shoots over Melton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Pass to Green. And it's Harris with the rebound. And it's the Sixers for the ball. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
They get it back.
Josh Green.
Here's Green. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Harden. That's good on the jumper. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Make some noise once again for your 76ers youth dance team.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Holiday. Now Wood. Now Doncic. Back to Wood. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Wood.
assisted by...
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And the shot's good by Irving. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. It's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
Assist from Reggie
Well,
Bullock.
the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Irving, that's good. Irving's got 9.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Maxey, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Pass to Harden. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
There are very few that drop long-range bombs better than James Harden. I mean, he's automatic from out there, off the dribble or catch.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardy. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Hardy
goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things.
Your Sixers, 31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge.
Big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
So it's Philadelphia now.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
That's a 3.
And Tucker gets it to go.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
Powell, left side. Bullock. And Tucker pulls it down. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Pass to Ntilikina. He tries for 3. On target from range.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Harris with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So both teams changing it up here. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
The Sixers leading to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here we go, one-on-one. Irving for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Milton for three. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now Doncic. He has 6. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. The shot comes out. Dedmon with it. To the middle. Pass to Milton. Melton with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. Tipped away. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
Second team foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Third team foul.
1:49 left to play in the third quarter here.
Justin Holiday.
Here's Korkmaz. Outside Milton. Back to Korkmaz. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. You have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
The kick out to Milton. Pass to Dedmon. It's stolen by Holiday. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And that one's good. Green.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton with the ball. Oh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority from McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Melton. Oh, McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Hardy.
Pass to Melton. Back to Niang. Clock at 6. Here's Milton. No good there with a step back J. On the wing, Holiday. He gets it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel good.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Sixers ahead, up 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Over to the left wing. Here's Wood. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Embiid gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in the class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Here's Harris. A quick shot there. It's off target. And here are the Mavericks now. Wood outside. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Maxey. Shot from the wing. The Sixers with another miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Outside for Green. Here's Irving. And Embiid with the block. Outside Maxey. Here's the second effort. Harris outside. And the 76ers get it back. Three-pointer, Harden. Offensive rebound. Back to Harris. From downtown. And Harden is good for three.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Doncic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. James Harden picks one up.
Boy, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys